Hello, Intuition here. Thank you as always for making time and space for us. Today we'd like to talk about something that is very controversial, but we're going to just jump right into it anyway. And it is to stop, for the love of God, for the love of yourself, trusting your gut. Your gut is probably the very last thing that you should trust. It is tied to your stomach, and what is it that your stomach knows? If anything, you might as well trust your heart. And God knows your heart is maybe a little bit smaller. It does have its own brain in there. But your heart is just as silly and fickle as your stomach, if not more so. So what we ask is, why are you trusting a very primitive instinct to tell you what it is that you already are in awareness of? If your gut is the thing that is telling you to be aware of something, then good God, you're probably getting the message too late. Because the time it hits your gut, then good God, you're about to take a poop. So you might as well be trusting your shit. Literally. I trust my shit because it stunk, and that's why I know that it's a bad person and I cannot trust them. That might be more telling, and you might get to the answer quicker than trusting your gut. So please, for the love of God, for the love of you, stop trusting your gut. Because your gut is the last line of defense. Seriously. You've gotten the message so many times that something within a person, within a situation, you should not trust. It went to your energetic body, it went into your soul, your solar plexus, your heart, your digestive system, every atom in your body, and now it's in your gut. Now you're about to take a shit, and now you're finally getting the message. Jesus Christ, for God's sake, please. Why are you giving yourself till the last second to do something about something? I mean, unless that's how you like to operate. You like to put yourself in a tizzy and a panic and put yourself in a tight spot. Really make the hair on your neck stand because, good God, you're really cutting it close. So don't trust your gut. Your gut, again, is the last line of defense. I mean, if you're finally getting the message by the gut, then thank God you got the message to begin with. But the question is, why is it taking you so long to get the message? Again, that is the last line of defense. That is the last minute that you are getting the message before it is too late. And honestly, it might be already too late. Again, you might as well just take a shit and it's all over. So, why are you trusting your gut? By the time it gets to your gut, it's too late. You got the message in 10 different ways and 10 different times. Literally, you had to have gotten the message. Because it doesn't just go to your gut and then relay it back to your brain or relay it back to your to the knowing of all it is that you are, that, oh my goodness, we're in trouble. No. You told yourself a million different ways and a million different times. It went through, again, through your solar plexus, to your energetic body, to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, to your spirit. Maybe your brother and sister is screaming at you, but you're still waiting for a sign from your gut. And here's the problem why we are saying, I mean, beyond what it is that we already said. I mean, that should be enough. But if you're still like, well, maybe the gut is still the way to go, let us reinforce why it's probably not the way to go. It is not the way to go because the gut is coming from a feeling, right? And a feeling is based in the personality lens. And the personality lens is based in the images of the past. And the images of the past are the images of the past. The images of the past. You are looking to the past to inform you of what it is that's going on in the present. Because feelings, in order for you to feel a feeling, you have to try and locate it in the memory of your past to relay it, to say, oh my goodness, I'm seeing something, but this something is new. And my goodness, I'm scared of new things. Let me look in my personality that is, again, attached to my story, which then is attached to a bunch of images, which is then therefore going to inform me of a feeling that is similar to what it is that I'm seeing right now, that is then going to then bounce around like a ping pong ball from my heart to my solar plexus, to my stomach, to my gut, to my mind, to my soul, to everywhere else. But again, by the time you are finally getting the message to your gut, it is a visceral feeling from the past. And the past is not informing you of anything other than the past. When you got the message the first time, That again wasn't through your gut, but when you got the message from the first time, it was completely objective. It was based in neutrality. It was based in the reality of the present moment, in which you were objectively able to see what it was that was going on that is concerning to you. But because you're saying, screw it. What do my eyes know? What does my soul know? What does all that I am know? There's no feeling tied to this. So therefore, screw it. Why should I care? What is it that I know anyway? So then it has to go deeper to make you have a response. Okay, well, if you're not going to take what it is that you know to be true, then screw it. Let's go deeper. So now let's go into the personality lens and let's go and rummage through all of the scary nightmares of the past to see if we can make it a little bit more visceral to you so that then therefore you could become responsive and do something about this danger that you may potentially be in. So then it brings up an image, but then you're like, well, screw that image. And then your heart starts racing. Well, fuck it. I had too much coffee today anyway. And then your stomach starts turning. My goodness, those donuts that I had with the coffee. Crazy. I know I shouldn't have had that. And then your gut finally tells you, and you're like, oh my goodness, gee willikers. Let me calm down and let me see what it is that's concerning me. Oh, that man with the knife over there. Geez, I saw him 5 minutes ago and he was down the street. And now this man is right in front of my face with a knife. Maybe I should be concerned. My gut is telling me so. Well, for goodness sake, by now it's too late. Now he's about to take the knife and raise it over his head and do something crazy with it. And it's giving you that little sliver of time to actually do something about it. Whereas if you were listening the first 30 times that you got the message from 30 different avenues, you could have been a little bit more safer. You could have been in a better situation. But now, because you waited till the last minute to do something about it, well, let's hope that you know karate or something. Because this man with the knife is looking pretty serious and pretty dangerous. And it doesn't look like he's kidding around. But hey, trust in that gut. Maybe it'll help. So what we're saying is, if all you have is your gut, then good luck. Keep on going with your gut. But you got the message 30 other ways, so maybe look into those other avenues that were red flagging you left and right, but then when it got to your gut, you finally started to listen. Why? Why are you listening when it's almost too late? You could give yourself so much more time and so much more safety if you just listened the first time. But hey, who are we to tell you, fellow gods, how to live your life? If you like living on the edge, then keep on trusting that gut. Go further and just trust your shits. That'll really get you going. But if you want to create more safety for yourself, then listen to the thing before your gut. Give yourself a little bit more space and a little bit more time to make a more informed decision, other than hoping that you know karate and that's going to knock this knife out of this guy's hand. So, as always, we thank you for making some time and space for us. We encourage you to keep on trusting your gut and maybe go a little bit farther and trust more than just your gut. Trust all the other faculties that are trying to give you messages. But again, if you like going with your gut, then we won't tell you to change up what it is that you got going for you. We wish you well. And trusting your guts and your shits and your heart and everything else other than what it is that you know. Well wishes.